Hello y'all, this is Todd from Reap What You Sow, and we're finishing up in the garden for right now. We got all our paper down. We've been planting quite a few different things in there. I got something I want to show y'all right here. This right here, I made that. It's nothing but just a piece of old muffler pipe. I welded this thing on here and I put it on my burner to heat it up. Once you get it hot, you go along this paper wherever your holes are, and it just melts through that paper. And it keeps that paper from fraying out. Works pretty good like that. Alright, these right here, this is some of the pepper plants that we're going to be planting. All these are heirloom seeds. And right here on this tin, when I built this raised bed, this tin is just sitting down to the ground. And in these corners right here, if you notice, to make these corners, all you got to do is cut this rib, and don't cut the tin, just the rib, and then you bend that tin and make your 90, and then it's just screwed together wherever your panels come together, and that makes it hold itself together. It takes a whole lot less post when you're doing that. I got iron posts down, but that keeps it from spreading. In the garden on this left hand side over here, got some gourds, some loofahs, and some birdhouse gourds that we're going to be planting. We're going to be putting the raised, what you call them things?
Cattle panels?
Cattle panels. And we're going to make a tunnel all through there to where they'll be hanging down in there.
I wanted to do a quick pass and a run through in the garden, and because we were planting the peppers the other day, and just kind of like touch base and let you see what we have. Here I got is my little peas that I had planted right here. The King Tut purple peas, that's what these are. These are some onions that we've got planted here. Also, we've got some celery that's planted and growing right here. But these are some purple onions. But these are the peppers that we've planted the other day when we came through here and planted. And this is just a few more that I haven't got planted yet. And take a look at this. This is the strawberry lettuce. We got this from Baker Creek, and it is very, very good. And this is my cabbage. It looks like something's eating it. But I wanted to show you my cauliflower, my purple cauliflower over here. If you notice, it looks like it's wilted and burned a little bit. Well, what had happened was I had some little bugs get on it, and I sprayed it with some neem oil. And the sprayer that I used, I had some peppermint oil in it, because I had read somewhere where it says if you mix peppermint oil and spray it in your barn, it keeps the rats, rodents, the mice away. Well, apparently I must have didn't clean the sprayer out good enough, and when I put my neem oil in there and sprayed my plants, it kind of like burned it a little bit. I hope they don't die. I hope they make it. They're struggling, but they look okay. Let's take a walk over here and look at some of the tomatoes, and let's see how they're doing. I asked if anybody knew what these were. I think I finally figured it out, because it looks like Brussels sprouts. You can see them in there growing, but they're kind of like opening up, you know, as they grow. All right, let's see what these tomatoes has got going on. This is my insect fogger. The gnats get so bad out here in the evening time, you can't stand to be out here. So we fog above our heads, and it helps with the gnats a little bit. But these are our tomatoes. In between the tomato plants, I planted some cinnamon basil. I hope it works. This is the first time I've ever done that. But we're going to give it a shot and see how it does. But also, I want to take y'all over to the rabbit colony. And we've got some plans that we're going to be doing with the rabbit colony. And we want to explain that to you and show you how we're going to do that. So let's head on over there to the colony. Alright, everyone, we've made it to the rabbit colony, but before we move on in, I wanted to stop right here because this is part of the rabbit pen too. This is where we keep their feed. This right here is hanging like a little chicken feeder. The quails and stuff come and eat out of here. The rabbits eat also. And then here we got a bucket that, like a 3-gallon bucket, 5-gallon bucket. It's full of water. And we do put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it. And it's got like little nipples underneath the bottom of the bucket. And that's where they get their water and drink from. And we put the rabbit feed right here. Of course they make a mess, but the little ones end up picking it up. And they dug all up in here, as you can see. And right here, they have dug a tunnel that goes out and comes out on the other side. But we do have like a little door cut for them to go in and out of here. And sometimes the pheasants come in here and roost up here and stuff. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to put out some grass and some wild stuff for them and let you see the rabbits, and we'll talk more about them when we move over here. All right, guys. We're in the colony part of the pen. Before I start putting the food out, we've got, this pen is wrapped with hurricane wire. The wire also goes down into the ground and curves like to where predators can't dig a hole and try to come up underneath the fence. The pen is wrapped with chicken wire, and we have this netting all over the top because over here, I don't know about in your locations, but over here the chicken hawks are bad, and they will take a rabbit, take a bird, whatever they'll get. And it also keeps the pheasants in, the chukars in, and the quails, so it doesn't allow them to fly out. As you can see, they're already crawling up around my feet, ready to for me to put this food out for them to eat. So come on, girl! Come on, girl! And all this is just some grass and some wild greens that I just pick up around and I bring to them. I've kind of got them spoiled. But right here is this mound. You can see the tin on this. It was covered with dirt, but the rabbits have dug it up. But what he did was put a mound of dirt, and then he put the tin on top to where the water wouldn't rain and go through when they dug their holes. Because when this was put up, it didn't have any holes on it. The rabbits have dug and tunneled all these holes. If you can bring the camera up in here, Todd, and let them see how that hole goes up in there. They go up in there and they have their babies in there.
There's one in there now.
So, and I never know who's had a baby or what until they all come out, you know, and then I'll notice new ones that came out. But we put this tree, we went in the woods and found this. We put that tree up there hoping that, you know, maybe the pheasants or the chukars could roost on that. I haven't seen them roosting up there yet. But our plan is, I think over here, he is wanting to plant grass and put like a wire over it that when the grass grows through, they can only eat so much at a time, you know, without eating all the grass up. So that's our plan, what we plan on doing over here. I know it looks like a hot mess, but that's what we're planning on doing. Look at here, how they just all eat together. If mankind could get along that well, we'd be doing really good. But they have dug little tunnels all over in here. At one point in time, I came in here and sat down and was feeding them, and it was like 19 little baby rabbits had came out. These are are the chuckers. These gray birds with the look like the black on the wings, stripe it. And these are quails. Of course, everybody knows what they are. And this is our buck right here. He's so sweet. Look how pretty that pheasant is over there. Can you... And that's the chickens and the turkeys on the other side. I have them some grass too. I just hadn't. I should have throwed it before I came over here. But we have the chickens are set up to where they go in at night into this little pen over here, and they have their own separate little house that they go in, that we shut the door in the evening times because the coons are so bad they will kill the chickens. I think it was like at one time, I think him and my daughter killed like either 5 or 7 coons out here one night where they were killing the chickens. And he shined the light and all you could see was eyes in the door. I mean up in the tree, I said the door. But this is it, y'all. This is the colony. So hopefully we get the grass planted and they can't dig, and then I won't have to come and feed them as much grass. And I want to try to put some more dirt on this that they've dug up. Maybe go a little bit taller, put another layer or something. And this tin right here, I usually every day I try to throw a little bit of feed up here. And the chuckers will get up here and eat with the pheasants. But the rabbits are up here too eating. But guys, the gnats are getting bad. And look at here, the spoiled cows are coming in wanting some food too. Well, all right, guys. We're going to let you go, and we'll talk to you later. But when we start laying down the wire, planting the grass and stuff, we'll bring you back and show you how we're going to do all that. So, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time that we put a new video up. Thanks, guys.